Bissett from Floppy Hat Adventures here. Welcome to the Galapagos Islands. While our first 2 days were filled with a multitude of different activities, day 3 was reserved for one activity alone, an all-day hike to the top of the Sierra Negra volcano. It would be another early day as we set out to the base of the trail. Like prior days, today our guide was friendly and knowledgeable, explaining to us all the interesting aspects of the volcano.
This is on the other side.
Called a large shield volcano, Sierra Negra towers over the southeastern end of Isla Isabela, rises to around 3,700 feet. It's not the tallest volcano by any means, but it does boast the second largest caldera in the world at 6 miles wide. As wispy clouds slip over the lip of the crater and sort of ooze over the caldera, it really is an otherworldly sight. But don't let it fool you. This is the most active volcano in the islands, with its most recent eruption happening in 2005. With that recent eruption right at the front of my mind, we set out up the trail, which started totally shrouded in mist, mystical, if you will, pun intended. And then finally it opened up to clear, blue, warm skies. After a few hours heading up the side, there was the caldera. So we spent some time at the caldera, and then we hiked the rim of it and emerged on the other side, and that view was just stunning. The recent volcanic activity was obvious, with sulfuric colors and fresh lava tubes, craters, and blackened rock just about everywhere. Even more beautiful in its own way was Isla Isabela itself, which stretched out across to the north, a huge lava plain. You could see half the island itself, flanked by the Pacific Ocean on both sides. After lunch at the top, our group turned and headed back down. And in case you've ever hiked a recently active volcano before, bring sturdy shoes. I lost both my trail runners and my sandals on this hike. I ended up getting down in socks and sandals. With one of them, the sole had come off, so my group was joking that the day should be called Two Lost Souls. As the sun set, I arrived back at Puerto Villamil and found a cool perch to sit on and stare at the waves. My fourth and final day was coming up, and I wanted to be very well rested for it. This is my last day on the beautiful Galapagos Island. Today we hopped back on the boat. It was packed to cruise back to Port Ayora for a relaxing day of ocean kayaking and walking on the beach. When I got to the beach entrance, I met my final guide, Guillermo. As we walked the long path to the beach, we talked about life on the Galapagos Islands. How far did you say it goes? 20 meters?
Yeah,
This is a cactus forest. Once on the beach, we walked the length of it. Tortuga Bay. And found an area that forms a small cove. We grabbed a kayak and hopped on. And when we got out there, we saw eagle rays. Oh, there's a fin. There they are. And sea turtles and manta rays. The water was really rich with sea life. And even though the day was overcast, the water was warm and my mood was bright. Say hello.
hello! Come to Galapagos, you will enjoy!
Yes, he's right. Come to Galapagos. After our time in the kayak, we found a spot on the beach to hang out for a bit, then headed back to town. I bid Guillermo farewell, then just as I got to town, the clouds broke. It was beautiful, so I took one final personal tour to check out the pink salt flats at Las Grietas before night fell on the dock. The following morning, I woke early, headed back to the beach, took in one final breath of these amazing islands. Hey everybody! William Bissett from Floppy Hat Adventures coming to you at the end of my Galapagos Islands trip. It has been an amazing 5 days island hopping across these beautiful, stunning islands. The people are wonderful, the food is delicious, the wildlife is amazing and very diverse. Thank you so much for joining me on this trip. It's been breathtaking, once in a lifetime, and unforgettable. Till next time, from Floppy Hat Adventures, this is William Bissett, signing off.